Okay, it's fine. Hello. Just gonna turn that down a wee bit. There we go. I'll push my button. Put the just chatting. Boom. Hello. Ugh. Am I not hearing you in both ears? I don't know, are you? Why is my mic doing that? Hold on, I think my mic broke. Hold on. Hold on. I think my microphone actually broke, because I see what you mean. There we go. I don't know why I went to stereo when I needed mono, but that's fine. Let's put you back now and make a shit ton of noise. Put your little hat back on. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, no, I think it's all fixed. So I'm gonna pop up on Twitch here. I got my laptop, I got my desktop, I got you guys, I got my books. You had a meeting canceled? Yay! Now you can be here to suffer. How am I? I'm okay. I was running a little late, but it's okay. I can be a genius sometimes. I wish I could put my camera here so I can look at this. Actually, I'm just gonna move this entirely so it's not distracting me. I'm just gonna stick it over there. You guys can see all of my stuff. There. Because looking at that is super distracting. So I'm just gonna look at the camera instead. Hello. So first question, when did... Look! We barely started! Hold on, I'm gonna move Twitch over to my desktop. Because I want to be able to see... I'm gonna pop chat up, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna have it here, and then I can look over there, and it won't be super weird. Can you tell I do this so often? I need... Create your dashboard. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Faster. Load faster. Alrighty. Pop-up chat. Minimize that because I don't want to see that. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Okay. There. I can now see the chat and I can look at the camera at the same time. That's my Streamlabs. I'm a genius sometimes. I'm looking ravaging? Thank you. I only have a short time. Okay, you know what? For you, okay, I'll get started. When did you know that Loaf and Hitcom were going to be stories that you had to tell, and what were your favorite donuts? Why are those two very separate subjects? I don't know. Loaf started, I guess, in 2013, 2014-ish with the concept idea. God, my hair. Anyway, and I guess at some point, probably in 2017, 2018, maybe it was 2020. I don't know when I actually started it. But, I actually have a stolen note for it. Do I? Do I? That's a summary for TBC. That's not what I'm helpful. Are you it? No. Maybe it was 2021. Basically, I wanted to start it though because I wanted to explore Orphan more. Not just through Arrow's eyeballs, but for other people and other places and other stuff. 2021 is when I think started that. Because I gave him a birthday. I gave Nolan a birthday. 2020, 2021, somewhere around there. And my favorite donut is Boston cream. That is my favorite donut. trying to see if I have any other notes before then, but it doesn't look like it. Nope. That's a note from fucking 2019, though. That's for Loaf, though. That's the first book. The obvious first? Yeah, I know. You got the chocolate, you got the thingy, and then you got the cream inside. Speaking of, I got cupcakes. I got cupcakes for the special occasion of Canada Day. I forgot to put Canada Day as an announcement on the writing server. It's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it on a break. You guys are just gonna have to deal with my hair. I have to trim my bangs, and I was too lazy to do them, and I got too busy cleaning my room yesterday to do them. Happy Canada Day, yay! I would offer you a cupcake if you were within one arm reach, because I'm not getting out of this chair, because I had to fight to get in this chair with my dress, like, crunching underneath me and wanting to stab me, because there's, there's a mesh, and that shit hurts when you're sitting on it. But there's also a silky part underneath that to protect your legs from the crunch. So, yeah. And then I did that. I fixed myself. I sat down perfectly, and then I forgot my fucking phone over there. So, yeah, I'm not getting up. It's not happening. Day job, keeping hydrated. I'm trying my best. It's really hot in here, and this dress is not cold or cool. I got this dress in January, so, like, it's made for winter time. Canadian winter. And, yeah, it's not cold in my room. At all. I'm pretty sure it's about 26 degrees in here, which I think translates to, like, 95 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. You like my nails? Thank you. I forgot. I guess the red kind of matches the green just a little bit. Normally, though, I'd go with, because the last time I wore this dress was February, and I wore green nails with it. And then I had a bunch of green and gold jewelry. It was really pretty. Canadian winter, so like August. No. No. Well, yeah, but no. Sometimes. It's really funny because it's 30-something degrees outside. It's 27. Hold on. I know it's not 27 because it's fucking... Yeah, it feels like 37 degrees outside. Yeah, that makes sense. What's the humidity? 74%. It's a little humid. So it feels like 37 here, which is 112 degrees Fahrenheit. Something like that. But north of me, it's snowing by like a lot. And it has snowed here specifically in August, but it was at nighttime and it was like -10 or something like that. Because in summertime here, it's really, really hot in the daytime, but like a desert, it can get really, really fucking cold. Like super duper cold. For August at least. And we get like frost warnings all the time. Yeah, it was fun when it snowed here. That was a couple years back. Now that I'm thinking, yeah, a couple years. Time is a human construct. I'm really bad with time conception. Conception. Because I'll be like, that was me, like yesterday. And it's like, nope, that was you like 10 years ago. I know you haven't changed, but calm yourself. Alright. Any other questions? I'm taking all and any questions. You can deal with writing, you can deal with game making, you can deal with basic life, you can deal with why my cat almost killed me today. It can deal with whatever and any. So I have nan bread. Just a tiny bit of nan bread left, but I got nan bread. If you could spend one day with one character, who would it be and what would you do? Okay. One of my characters or just a random character from anything, because those are two very different answers. two exceptionally different answers. Yes, my cat almost killed me today. Your characters? Okay. Okay, which one wouldn't kill me for curating their life? I mean, I kind of like hanging out with, probably hang out with Owen, maybe Solomon. Solomon, I think, would be fun. I know what you would, who was into it, yeah, exactly. You had Nan yesterday? Yay! I think I had Nan yesterday, too. Yeah, I did, because I emptied my hummus thingy, and then I got really sad because I still have, like, most of my naan bread for a single piece left, so I just have to eat that by itself now, which I can do. It's just very sad. Blanket, stay. What would I do probably with Solomon or Owen? I mean, I don't know. Probably just hang out and chat. Hang out with Kier and staff things? I might. I could hang out with Kier, actually. I think Kier would find me very strange. And also, he'd probably get really, really, really annoyed with my brain because it doesn't shut the fuck off. Ever. This shit continues on, even when I'm sleeping. He'd probably get really mad, actually, over that. Because he doesn't have an off switch for brain scanning, basically. So he'd probably get really, really pissed off. Or I'd drive him insane. One of the two. Ooh, yeah, maybe Ava. Ava would also be fun. See, I'd like to hang out with all of my characters. Double, triple twins unite. Maybe, yeah. She's taller than me, though. She may be short as fucking her species, but she's taller than I am. 'Cause I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Ugh. Have Curie Ariva crossover with Mice Coaster. Okay, the world would end. My world would end. Their worlds would end. It would just be over. I have a sniffle. I have tissues. I could put on the be right back screen to blow my nose because I'm not doing it on camera. That would be a cool crossover. Well, I could give you guys a spoiler if you want me to. Which is what Michaela wants on any given Tuesday, so that works. Just blowing up the world, yeah. Just a little bit of change. It's like a door opening and a door closing. Change is good. It's important to adapt. And that's my philosophical rant. Spoiler, yeah, I can give a small spoiler. Just a small one. I want something to do with my hands. Normally when I'm streaming I'm doing stuff with my hands, but now I got nothing to do with my hands. Do I have a book? I'll just hold the book. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I need other people telling me if it's good to go. Can I give the spoiler? You bought your copy? Yay, it's gonna arrive tomorrow? Excellent. It's about this thick. Spoilers? Okay, that's 2 for 2. Alright, so there will be a small crossover between Outland Monster and the Legend of Finn series. It happens in book 5. That's all I'm gonna share. But the two worlds do intersect. You don't know the context, to be honest, so sure, that's fair. Kindle version? Yeah, so I went to go check it this morning because I was up. And it didn't show up as, like, on there at, like, 1:30. And I'm just like, well, I hope it gets through before tomorrow's stream because I'm going to be upset if it's not. That's not a spoiler. You already knew that. Well, Ava and Kiri get along with, like, fucking fire and oil. It's just burns. Gasoline? Burning. Something like that. You're just starting Pegasus. Book 5 is so far away. I started writing it, though. I did start writing it. I don't know how many words I have on it yet, but got a couple. I know I've got it all plotted out for the most part. I can look it up. Let's see. Because it's on my iCloud. Because that's where I start all my books. I write them on my phone first, like a fucking psychopath. So, like, my 372,000 word book, I wrote on my phone first. What does Mike's do when she's writing other than make the word happen? She's usually listening to music, but that's about it. And I guess visualizing what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll make faces, move my body, depending on what's going on. If someone sighs, I'll probably sigh. Let's see. So that's the drop-off. I've written half of chapter 2 already. Chapter 1, I believe, is mostly written except for a small fight scene, because I didn't write that fight scene. Yeah, what's this? Oh, that's just a note for me for draft 2. So yeah, there's just a small little training scene kind of thing. Not really training, it's just a little skittish in chapter 1. So chapter 1's basically done. Chapter 2 is half done. Chapter spoiler is also done. That one's, I think that one's like 5,000 words or something like that already. That's my book drop off. That's Alice chapters. Alice chapters are already plotted out. And I think this is chapter 4 that I've started writing on here. I don't know where chapter 3 went. Chapter 3 simply is here. That's a chapter that's not numbered because it's way the fuck over there. Yeah. So we've got quite a bit already started. No, the whole thing. Sometimes I won't go into like strict details. I'll put little brackets and be like, hey, describe this, dumbass, and then I move on. But for the most part, it's written all on my phone. I can write between 25 and... I've clocked myself at 40 words a minute on my phone. That was the one time. I don't know how often that happens, but I know I write more than 25 words a minute. And I've clocked myself at 40 words a minute. I wonder how many arrows I'll find. I know this isn't the final version, because this is just a me copy. My final version's not even coming yet. It probably won't be coming for like another like 3 days, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. Is there a reason I do that? Yeah, so basically I go different places constantly, and I like being able to write on the go. Like, in the car, I'll write. I used to write on buses and trains, so... Going to school, it took me 40 minutes to get to school on the bus, and it took me like an hour and a half to go to high school on the bus. So I wrote my fan fiction also on my phone, and also by hand. That was the time. Anyway, so I like to not pull out my laptop, and I'll just write on my phone, and yeah. Is there an app that you use? I just use Notes on the on Apple. That's the Notes has gotten pretty good since I first started, so it's not too bad. So this is 2 thumbs and typing, like a text message, a novel, a door stopper. Yeah. This fucker was written on the phone. I want to say maybe like this much wasn't written on the phone, because like obviously I expand and stuff like that, but the majority of it was written on the phone. Yeah, I want to say probably like maybe 100 pages weren't written on the phone for expansion, development, world building, stuff like that. I don't think actually, I don't think the chapter titles were also written on the phone. Because I do the chapter titles typically afterwards. Yeah. Big book. Staring at the phone all day and typing distractions like Discord. Yep. Yep. Discord is a massive distraction. So is YouTube. YouTube is actually really bad. And I'll edit too on my phone. Because I have the Word app also on my phone, so I'll just go ahead and read and edit. I'm doing that with TBC right now, just to get me caught up on it, because I haven't written in a hot minute and I want to make sure everything's nice and neat and where it needs to be. Don't want any weird discrepancies or whatever due to me not focusing on it, because I've been focusing on Loaf a lot. But yeah. Instagram and Facebook typically haven't been getting me, though the Night Rain videos recently are fucking hilarious. But for the most part, those guys aren't too bad. Facebook was pretty bad for a little bit, though. I'll admit to that. But they're not so bad now. Not nearly as many memes. It's very upsetting. Can't possibly get memes from there anymore. Well, there's some memes, but it's not nearly as many as I used to get. God, this book is so big compared to the other one. I have a sniffle. Like, look at the size difference. it's just a baby. This is probably the smallest book I've written. So it's... No! I can't reach that. I'm too short for this shit. No, come back. Guys, it's gone. I can't touch the floor. Hold on, maybe I can get it from here. Ah, nope, get back here. Okay, I got it. I did lose the book. I just wanted to grab this. Well, I wanted to grab this one, but this one fell over. Go back there, you asshole. So this is the smallest one I've written, I think. So, and this is the biggest one. So, like, the size comparison is, like, insane. This one, I think, was 13K? Yeah, I think this one's 13,000. There's so many published books. You will! Damn it! Okay. This fucker, this Cal Bowen, had written fucking 7 novels in a year and a half. 7 of them in a year and a half. So you got some chocolates and Wilson Collins? Yeah. And then I've got my short stories, which are on Patreon, which I don't think I made an announcement on Discord, which I can do now, I guess. I'm gonna be annoying. But, so those guys are gonna be coming out, as an anthology for my birthday. Because I'm treating myself. Where's my Patreon? So there will be a nice big collection of stories for Patreon. From Patreon to an anthology in physical copy. Let's see. Page. I'll make a proper video, proper post in, on social medias later. Link. Everyone, I'm gonna be fucking annoying. Be like, new Patreons. Patreon stories, actually, are out. There we go. And then that's Guilt, which you can read it in Grief or Guilt, whichever one you want to read first, doesn't really matter. I wrote Grief first, though, so I'm putting them in that order. Oh, you bitch. There we go. There. Boom. Super annoying. Okay. That's done. No, I need this. Thank you. How do we find him? How do we find him as? What? Wait. What? Wait. Are we talking about Coffee's books? Because he's gonna be publishing eventually, soon. Hopefully next year, if not this year. Or yeah. He's gonna be hopefully publishing soon. If he doesn't, I'll be mad. He's currently writing well, those books are noir urban fantasies. In the new year, working on covers? Yeah. There we go. There's 3 little books over there, like a fucking monster. That's fine. Oh, my little arts are there. I forgot my arts and links and descriptions are all there on the front top. I forgot those were there. Urban fantasy noir, yeah. They're super good. I have to go finish books 6 and 7 because I haven't been doing that because I've been super stressy about this stuff. But now that this stuff is over, I can go focus on his stuff, which is nice because his stuff is great. Like, fantastic-y. And I'm super picky, and I hate reading. Ow. I don't like reading. Can't fucking stand to read, because a lot of the times, the books don't either interest me, or they make me want to write. In his case, he wants me to want to write. But I also really enjoy his stuff, and I'm putting on par. They're not at all equivalent, but, like, the feels and the vibes are what I feel like are similar to, like, the Percy Jackson series, just in the love and care department. They're not at all related in any way, shape, or form. He's never read the Percy Jackson series, but I really love Rick Riordan shit, and he's also in the I love department stuff. I hate reading. Can't stand it. I can read really fast. I enjoy reading what I enjoy reading, but it makes me want to write, and then I have to go write. So I'm more constantly wanting to write than I am wanting to read. I used to love reading, though. But only specific books. Very specific books. I'm a very picky reader. Though I do like some mangas. Twilight Princess manga. I haven't finished it. I have to go buy the rest of the books. Oh, I could do that, actually. I do have some money now. I can go buy the books. I don't... Oh, I can see. I can see why that was blocked. I permitted it because it meant chunk. I know what that word is. It's not good, but it's fine. It's all good. I understood what you meant. That's why I permitted it. How do you get into giant chunk books writing then? Well, originally it was supposed to be small, right? And it was supposed to be just a small story, and then it didn't. Then it didn't. That's how. That's... Yeah. The same thing was supposed to happen with this new book. New How to Kill an Outland Monster book. It was supposed to be a novelette. It's 50,000 words. 53,000 words, specifically. It was supposed to be like 13. I just write a lot. I just have... And it's not boring either. So I've been told. It's not boring. It's enough detail to get by. It's not going to cause you... It's not going to cause you grief. It's not going to... Skirt, please. It's not going to send you down a Sumerian adventure. Your novel is like my novels, so... No, your novels are novels. They're more than 40,000 words. They're a novel. Unless you wanted to write more. But, like, I like your stories. They're concise. But they're not boring. They have enough detail. They're nice and, like... what's the word I'm looking for? Words are hard. They flow nicely. You get to point A to point B to point C. You have the issues and you have the character into drama. Like, it's beautiful. More as in books, yes. More as in more words. No. Oh. Fair. It's going to probably make you suffer internally. Maybe. Is everyone in this community a writer? No. Just me and coffee. Though, Anthony, when he shows up eventually, is also writing. Yeah, they're like weekend adventures. That's it. You can read that in a day or in a weekend. Like, it's a nice, beautiful read that gets you out of your head. My books aren't like that. I mean, mine get you out of your head real good, but they're not, I don't think they're weekend reads. Because, as you saw, you could literally probably murder somebody with that book. You can probably murder someone with all the books. Do I have the other books here? I got book 2. Is book 3 in the Lego bag? It is in the Lego bag. Ugh. Lego bag, come here. Yeah. Yes, I have a Lego bag. It goes along with my Lego suitcase. Oh, Nightlight's in here. Cute. Okay. Like, these things aren't weekend reads. This is literally like 3... That's 3 pounds. This is like 2. And this is like 2-ish. Maybe 1.5. No, that's 2 pounds. This is 2.5. And this is 3. Ish. So, like, there's like 10 pounds of books right here. This is not a weekend read. Making a bulletproof vest out of the Lego, this Loke series. You could do that with just this book. Paper makes a great blockage of bullets and other sort of stabbies and penetration. Fun fact. And if you do it in a specific way, you can have it layered so it's less weight and still the same amount of puncture protection. Where am I sticking, guys? I knocked over the cat. Rip. Rip, cat. Illidan mousepad, you're gonna get crushed by books. I want my original book. Thank you. Ah! No! It's fine. Everything's fine. You mostly read during the weekend? Oh, look at you. Have you finished book 3? That came out in February. How much am I actually going to read today? I'm procrastinating this, by the way, because I don't want to read it. I hate reading my own work out loud. That's that. I don't want to be in there. I don't want to read that far. So we'll read about almost 17 pages. I'm sorry for throwing things at you. Man, my camera is gross. Is it just dirty or is it just gross because it's old? Where's my... Oh, for fuck's sakes. There goes my vitamin Bs. I'll clean you guys up. I don't know if that did anything. My vitamin B! Come back! I got it, guys. I guess it's a little better. Ugh. Unbrushed wet hair. You're pretty now, yes. You're very pretty. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Coffee's done, Dagna. He finished it last week. I read not too long ago Hickam 3, so I was waiting for Hickam 4 to come out, so I read it at once. That's fair. I do have long hair. Yep. It's really long. It goes past my ass. Though it does need a trim. There's some dead ends or split ends that need to be trimmed off. But it's fine. Yeah. Stop. You wouldn't like to combine things between Hickam and... That's fair. That is fair. I need... It's fine. Is there any other questions that we have? Where is my chapstick? That's my own question. I know I have one here. And I put it in a special place because I was cleaning up my desk. And I still drop shit. Where is it? There it is. They are pretty different vibes, that's true. But not everybody can flow back and forth between stuff, which I get. I totally understand. Who was created first? Nolan, Curie, Arrow, or Owen? Arrow. For sure. Like, for sure. Arrow was, like, created way back in, like, 2013, 2014. Just as a character. His character has changed from then to how it is when the first book was published. Obviously, his character's changed throughout the books. But from when he started, from when his finished product, basically... Completely two different characters. Arrow was a fucking asshole in the beginning when I first started writing him. Absolute fucking asshole. It's over there. You have you do have a long weekend because oh, I think, did my stream just freeze? Stream? Don't freeze on me. Don't make weird faces. Oh, where the fuck I was going with this? Yeah, you guys have, the Independence Day. That's it. 4th of July. That's Friday. Because I have a head massage on Saturday, which is the 5th. I mean, you guys could have just asked, should we free? Like, that's what happened to us. We just, like, asked, and Queen Victoria's just like, yeah, have fun. I mean, I'm sure it was a lot more complicated than that, but that's basically what it was. Ugh. I don't want it to freeze. Stop freezing. Stop. Why are you freezing? There's no reason for you to be freezing. None. Stop it. Let's pop this open. Find out what's up. Stream quality good. 0 frames dropped. I'm calling bullshit. Stop it. Get some help. I don't know if you guys actually asked before or not. I can't remember. I don't know too much about American history. I know a little bit, but like I won't say I'd be like, yeah, I'm an expert. At all. Because I'm not. Yeah. It's possibly just on my end for the most part. There is a storm coming, so if the stream cuts out, I apologize. Because every Canada Day, there's always a torrential storm. In this particular region and in the capital. You have a question about the game. What part did you start 8 years ago? I started building the I started building Sir Awesome, I guess, when I first got character creation. Like, I got the character thing that makes characters and stuff like that. I don't even use that thing anymore. I have a new one now. So I had to remake his character in the new one. Just like I had to remake the game from Ace to MZ. So I think that's when I started. I think I started building his, like, little area. But it was never supposed to be as big as it is now. Non-book question, but if you could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? Probably Lake Superior. Somewhere near-ish Thunder Bay, but, like, not in Thunder Bay. Like, but Lake Superior is massive, but, like, someplace probably, I don't know, in Ontario. There's nothing wrong with Manitoba, but their mosquitoes are scary. So I'll stick to the Ontario side. I don't know. Just, I think there was like 1 or 2 years not together, separately, where it was nice and sunny and stuff like that, but it storms every Canada Day. Sometimes it hails. It hails giant balls of ice. It's fun. You hide in the bus shelter. You wait for it to calm down. The lightning strikes the tree next to you. Like those kinds of things. I'm not saying that from experience or anything. No, I've never hidden in a bus shelter before from a storm in my life.
This is yours.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Tank top. Where do you want it?
You can just throw it on my bed.
Don't blame me if it hits the cat.
That's fine. $500 miles from now and I'm still in Canada.
Do you want the stitch sweater?
Sure.
Pardon?
Sure.
Whoop!
Yeah, I did hide in a bus shelter. I've hidden in a bus shelter a couple of times. But the one with the lightning striking the tree and the hail and stuff like that was on Canada Day. And I think I was 13 at the time, 14, somewhere around there. Yeah, don't be outside in hail. That shit hurts. I think if I could live anywhere else besides, like, 1,000 miles from where I am right now, maybe Egypt, but, like, as long as I'm not being... Okay, so I love the desert, and I like that kind of area, but I'm not a fan of the political placement of it, so, like, that's kind of my thing, is, like, I really like the land. I don't want to deal with the government. I don't know why the stream is freezing so much. Stop it. Is there maybe a way I can I close? No, because that won't close that. What if I close that? Well, that has helped. I think my mother's about to come into my room again. It's Canada Day, which means both my parents are home. But we'll see if she comes in again, because I heard her commenting about going to see fireworks tonight. We'll see. Boom. Do I have a cupcake now, or do I eat naan bread now? Kinda hungry. Did you break? You're still running. My laptop is broken. Got it. Maybe it's because... Hold on. You know what? We're actually going to close this. If I close that, my internet might be more useful. There we go. Cupcake. Cupcake. Having nails is fun. Give me my cupcake. Do I want a vanilla cupcake or a chocolate cupcake? Did it break again? I don't know if it broke again. I hope it didn't. Can I just drop the quality of the stream? So I can just keep seeing it, knowing if I'm frozen or not, because, like, I need to be able to see that. And it makes me sad. I need somebody to load so I can see my chat, please. There we go. Lunch break's almost over, you gotta go out. Okay, have fun. If you want to do the reading, or if you want to listen to the reading, I'll put a link of the timestamp of when the reading is into the Discord. So if anybody wants to join the Discord, or you can't listen to the reading or whatever, or if you want to do the reading later, I'll put a timestamp when the reading starts. And yeah, into the lovely Discord. Chocolate cupcake. Let's just choose this one here. Can I make sure I don't get cupcake on my hands? Because the last time I had a cupcake, which was for my sisters, oh, I got it all over the case. I got it all over my face. I am gonna read from my book today. I'm gonna hate it, but I am gonna read it. How did I get icing all over myself? It's just a tiny cupcake. And it's like, boom. Oh, there's like little maple leaves on it. Okay. You guys can't see the maple leaves. I just looked over on the camera thingy. Okay. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. I should probably do the reading. I'll do another ping. Oh, I don't have this thingy on. Silly me. There we go. Happy Canada Day, bud. Yo, sir. You too, you filthy degenerate. I was gonna call you a Quebecer or something, but like, you're not. Oh, I can make fun of you in a different way. You're friggin' Albertan. Oh. I went too damn far. No. Don't mind me, I just have a little roll of toilet paper for tissues. I'll put you here. I was gonna put it in there, but I'm actually gonna throw them out in the main garbage so I don't have random food or icing or my garbage in here. Ugh. Did you guys know this dress is really warm? Okay. Should probably do the reading, yeah. Is the first 17 pages not safe for work? Probably. Also, my stream is lagging so much. Can I just drop the quality to like 18? 180p? Because like I'm losing my mind with not being able to see chat and having it lag and stuff. I'm gonna presume it's working, and, yeah. Are there any more questions before I go ahead and start reading this? We're only gonna read the 17 pages, though. We're not gonna read the whole thing. And of course you can ask questions afterwards too, which is always fine and fun. And how do I have icing on my hand? The hell? You know, in the 180p, my boobs look massive. I wish I had boobs like that. But I don't. It's just because it's all pixelated and like the shading's kind of like all weird from the 180p. I don't have boobs like that. Oh well. Using the cupcake. How am I kind of weird? Doesn't everybody want little pillows? I don't know. Like, some days I'm totally okay, which is how my chest is. Most days are like that. But, like, sometimes just like, but what if I had, like, giant bahangas? Like, you know? I'm a curious girl. I'm gonna drink my water. Move my hair because it's sticking to my back. You can't. So are there any more questions? Or shall I just get on with the reading? Because it's been an hour. Oh, I need to do an announcement if I start reading. Why do I have a notification? Who's fucking pinging me? No one I can work with. That's fine. You have a question? Okay, go for it. What is your question? "17 years later." Going to be starting the reading soon. Do I have a multiverse? Yes. Yes, I do. It just has a multiverse. Things connect where you might not expect them to. And it's fun. I'm a shaky bean. Probably because I need more food. But it's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Of course you knew it. You're the one who helped me fucking develop it. I knew it. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Why is my phone going off now? Who are you people? Not important. Okay. Does it connect to other author works? Maybe. Is it a bit delayed in actually writing anything? And it's possibly really cool as a person. Oh, Anthony. You should write. But only after my stream. You can't read before my stream. Or before. You can't write now. That's what I meant to say. Words are hard. You're agreeing? Great. I guess I should probably start reading now and not, like, procrastinate. I fucking hate reading my own shit. How about I just don't do the reading? Will anybody notice? Will anybody care? I don't think anybody will notice. But I don't want to read. I hate reading. You guys made me freaking read the first chapter of Loaf, okay? And it was scary. And then you're making me want to read the first 2 sections of this? Or is it 3 sections? 1, 2. Am I reading 3 sections? Look, I'll read the first 2 sections and I'll figure out and we'll go from there, okay? This is hard. You've been waiting a whole week? What do you mean you've been waiting the whole week? No! Don't depend on me like that! Okay, how about I just read it, but like not speech? You must. I should announce it, but like at the same time, I don't wanna. I want the light, but can I reach the light? Got your news, guys. I can reach the light. Okay, you can't do a whole stream of just you sitting there reading silently. Yes, I can. People do streams with them sleeping, okay? They're called sleepy streams. Or whatever, okay? And I'll just do a reading stream where I just read it and you guys don't do anything. Other than watch me read. Right? That's how that works, right? Ugh. I'll put my hair up, I think. I don't want it up, but I won't want it up. What do you mean, nope? Can't just nope me. I don't want to be noped. Alright, fine. No. It's dumb. My stuff sucks. My stuff isn't right. It should never see the light of day. Why did anybody let me publish? Yes, you agree. Is hard, okay? And look, Sergio agrees with me. It sucks. It is garbage. making fun of me. You guys won't be making fun when you find out what's in there, okay? Okay? This made Anthony sick, okay? That's how bad it is. It's such garbage. Okay, it's not garbage. I'm actually really proud of it, but it did make him sick. That's actually the truth. It did make him sick. Yeah, you do know what's in it. Because you beta rated it. And you enjoyed it, I think. Maybe. Probably. Thanks, Streamlabs. Thanks for showing off that I have books. Yep. That's fine. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna pretend that you guys don't exist, and you guys can like throw me into a volcano as a virgin sacrifice, and get your time back, I guess. Do you want me to come on call and read it? Do you want to read it for me? No, I don't want you to read it. You're gonna do some stupid voices. You're gonna make Evner have like the most fucking heinous Irish accent that ever Irish accented. You know what? You hate the sound of your own voice, though. So you wouldn't read it. Not on stream, at least. You wouldn't be listening to it? I'm listening to me read and fumble over words that I wrote, and I am never... Okay, so like there's gonna be... This is on topic. There were some authors that go to like libraries and schools that read their own work, and I could physically never do it live. There is no way I could do that in person. I would actually turn into a puddle. I have a hard time performing on stage with like music and stuff. This, I would actually die. Like, when I go up on stage and perform, it's 200 beats per minute of my heart. My heart, I think, would actually explode if I did this in person. There's a camera. There's a safety net between here and you guys. And there wouldn't be that in, like, a live reading. In, like, a library or a school. Don't put my books in a school. Do not put my books in, like, an elementary school. That is not a good choice. See, for high school, not for elementary. This book I don't think would even go in a high school. There's some pretty, graphic detail. This is probably one of the most graphic things I've ever written, actually. Probably about there. Shut up, Tummy. Okay, we're just gonna hop right in and I did have to, though. I really did. I did have to. I could have made it more graphic. I could have made it worse. I'm gonna drink a water first, and then we'll get started, I guess. Stay. Alright. I'm gonna hate myself now, and, meetings? Well, I haven't started reading yet, so don't you worry. We're gonna be starting, it's just... Stop mocking me! I'm not waffling, I'm having a meltdown, there's a difference. Okay, I'm gonna go for realsies. Jumping off a cliff is so much easier. Okay, Yep, okay. There we go. The Whispering Sands. Hitcom book 4. The cover is a lot nicer than the one that I have here, but that's okay. My hair is tickling my nose. Ugh. It's garbage. Everything is garbage. My life is garbage. Okay, This is so hard. Okay. Nope, hold on. I'm blowing my nose. I got cute little tissues to go with it. Okay. Nose is fixed. We're gonna get started. We're just gonna... Phone! Please! Okay. Is the music? Yeah, the music's fine. Okay. Sometimes the weather can be predicted. More often than not, surprises were just around the corner. So always come prepared, and one can adapt to whatever comes their way. This was a lesson Nolan was taught by his parents, one that Kiri was taught by hers. A lesson one shouldn't ignore when not only dealing with the extremes of Orthan and her climates, but for any situation that could very well change one's entire life. And preparing was exactly what Nolan was doing, gazing out at the Bolt train window as it sped across the blue desert at 600 kilometers an hour. Where the skies had been blue and clear without much of a breeze to graze the dunes and scatter plant life. In the distance to the northwest, a colossal sandstorm was brewing. He scanned the horizon grudgingly. How high did it stretch? How dense? From all that he could tell, its core was a black blue with hints of purple, with the outskirts being a green cyan. It was so high that not even the airship it chased down seemed to fly over. If an airship wasn't risking penetrating the sands, he had a pretty good idea that their train with far less protection wasn't going to either. And because of that, as usual, their plans were about to change. Normally, it didn't bother him. Kiri made changes to their plans constantly. But this time, something felt off, but he couldn't quite place it. Kiri whistled next to him as her olive green irises with their red fury rings looked out his window in awe. Look at that beauty. I didn't think I'd ever seen a storm like that. It's quite large, he agreed with still not tearing his eyes from it. When we stop at Ponipura Oasis, we need to be swift. Is that an airship running away from it? She interjected, then practically threw herself onto his lap, planting at her golden almond tone face into the window as if it wasn't massive. Fly, shippy, fly! Ugh, I suck. Kiri, this is serious. I'm listening. Keep talking. He hoped she would get her ass off his lap, but she remained. He tried to slip from underneath, and after a third attempt, he managed to plop himself in her original seat. She didn't seem to notice as she continued gawking out the window. He sighed. When we get there, he continued, we need to get supplies, shelter, and something to keep the storm at bay, if we have to travel outside during it. Way 2 we will be fine, but the 2 of us and Sigurd will not be, and judging by the size, we have no idea how long it will stay. But we should have a couple of hours to gather supplies for several days. How long is several days, you think? He paused, thinking about her question. Let's try for a week or 2. Water included should the power go out. Whatever we don't use, we can donate. A week or 2? She turned back to him in surprise, her brown curly hair and its ponytail bobbing as she did. That's a lot of supplies to get in only a couple hours. The storm probably won't last that long anyway. Most extreme sandstorms only stick around for a day or 2. Yes, but if it's blocking ships, he gestured back at the airship flying for dear life outside, then it might be one of those fabled storms this desert can get. Or worse, an Outland Monster crafted it. I don't want to know after we went. Bro, I'm rated!
Are you gay?
No, I'm
I
not
just
gay.
forgot that I was gonna come in here and do that. So I know you're streaming back.
I am streaming and I'm also doing my reading.
Oh, well, that's awkward for you.
A little bit. I'm dying.
2 fabrics, okay?
Yeah.
They're like really small.
Yeah.
Could you sew them together for a cat blanket? So the blue's on one side and the dinosaur's on the other.
Yeah, I could sew that.
Okay.
It's gonna be a bitch, but I can sew it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Think of it as my college present.
I got you your college present!
Think of it as a you love me present.
Girl. Get out of here. Yes, that is a cat.
The lanky boy.
He's a lanky boy.
Yes. I'm actually surprised that he's not like trying to claw my eyes out right now.
You probably woke him up.
I did. He's very confused. Bye.
Bye. Where the hell was I? And here I am. Okay. I didn't want to know after we ran out of water, but that we have to go find more and have nothing available. I mean, we're going to be in the oasis. I'm sure we can find water if we ran out. Then I guess you can be the one in charge in getting it. The 19-year-old pouted, but didn't argue. Alright, so how are we doing this? The oasis is a popular tourist spot, so they probably have lots of supplies. But there might be just as many people getting stuff. I'm sure that they'll only stock for a day or 2, though we also want to make sure we aren't hiding the... Oh boy, I can't fucking read. Though we also want to make sure we aren't hiding the places, hitting the places where tourists would be. We'll head to the outpost and order our normal supplies. That should cover a week and a bit, plus our companions' needs. From there, we'll hit the local places and avoid supermarkets until we need to. Tourists will always flock those first, so best to avoid them for as long as possible. Oh, we should also gather medical supplies just in case they're required. You're assuming that we need them. You're the healer out of the 2 of us with your fancy magic. I just punch things and heal paper cuts. But if you insist. The supplies are in case we can't heal for whatever reason, Nolan sighed, shaking his head as she continued staring out the window. Little did she know, her healing magic was coming along really well in only a couple of weeks. We need to split up so we can gather what we need swiftly. Since you volunteered for water, I'll leave you to handle getting our supplies from the outpost once we've settled into a place. We can go for a bigger room to avoid being cramped. Wait, a bigger room? Kiri perked up and glanced back at him. You mean an Absalonian room? Yes, unfortunately. Yes! It's my only contribution to my voice acting. You're welcome. Okay, so water supplies, what are you getting? Medicine, extra food, food, necessities, and sandstorm gear. When you're done with the water, head to the nearest multi-market and gather anything you might want to pass the time and snacks. I'll meet you there afterwards. A CT would be pretty handy in these situations, Kiri sighed, face back to being plastered against the window, as she scanned for anything else. We can text or call each other whenever, instead of having to meet up to communicate. He agreed. Both of them having a communications tablet would be exceptionally handy for many, many reasons. Unfortunately, they haven't made a device that doesn't blow up or stop working in my presence without one of those inhibitor bracelets or cases. And the best place to find those cases are in Absalom or Serafina, not in the middle of a tourist trap in the desert. Or anywhere in Fury, really. Ugh. Why is your magic so temperamental with technology? Ask the Seraphs. They're the ones that made it. I just might. A voice over the speakers ended their conversation with a chime to grab people's attention. Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. I am sad to report that our journey to Arctrolas is going to be delayed, as we will be forced to stop in the Ponipura oasis until farther notice, due to an unexpected sandstorm blocking the rails. We will leave the train available to all passengers to remain on board and provide places of rest and food vouchers to nearby hotels, and the outpost should you require it. Please ask the receptionist in the station any questions or needs that you may have. Due to the sandstorm's nature at this current time, we do not know when it will cease or be safe to proceed, but we will keep everyone up to date in the station. Thank you for riding with Blue Sand Rails. And as usual, you're right, Kiri sighed. But hey, free food and lodging. Small victories, I suppose, he agreed, but couldn't help feeling uneasy as he stared into the heart of the storm. There we go, section done. Yay! I did it! Do you guys want the next section, or are you guys done listening to me read? I'll let you guys make that decision while I take some water. You're so proud? Oh, thank you. You remember reading this? Oh, that's exciting. You can listen to me all day long. How and why? Why? I can read the next section if you guys really want me to. Okay. Continue, please. I can do that. You don't want to cause you a heart attack, so it's... Actually, I can't feel my pulse there. Four, 5, 6, 7... You know, it's going only 60 beats. It's not bad. I think once I started reading, it's fine. It's a lot like going swimming. I don't like getting wet, but once I'm in, it's fine. Your favorite current fantasy author? Oh, no, you can't do that. You read so much. You have so many other fantasy authors on your belt. No. I can't be your favorite. You can't do that. You can't do that. You're gonna make me cry. No. Okay, I'm just gonna keep reading so I keep my emotions to myself. Okay. I only read about 100 books a year. Yeah, only 100. No, stop. I'm ignoring you guys. I'm going back to my reading. I'm gonna read in silence. No, I won't, but... You guys are too good for me. I'm just a flesh machine that just doesn't know how to not write. And the writing's okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna read this next section. And then I'll see if I want to read the next section after that one. That's the moment where Mike realized she has friends and fans. No. No, I'm a loner. I don't have any friends or anything like that. I'm just a poop face. I'm just a cupcake that's been left on the ground. Top first on the ground. Pebbles and all. Okay. The train stopped at... Oh, fuck. I read that right, but my brain was just like, no, you didn't write that right. I will not hush, I have to read. The train stopped at the station where, along with a half dozen other trains, it was crowded to say the least. He left Kiri to get Way2 and Sigurd while he got those promised vouchers and lodgings patiently, something he knew Kiri wouldn't be able to stand. With a calm manner and a small tip for the poor attendants having to deal with the onslaught of petty bullshit, he managed to get an upgrade package for an Absalomian suite. It also didn't hurt that he flashed their fancy passes from the Fury Queen Chief. Thank you for the blankie.
I'm not here.
You're not here? The ghosts are whispering in my room, guys.
You have a mini broom?
Yeah, I have a mini broom.
That's cool.
Thank you. I've had that mini broom for ages. Anyway, it also didn't help that to hurt that he flashed their fancy passes from the Fury Queen Chief herself as a reward for helping her daughter, Princess General Varia, in investigating the nearby Outland Pit a few days ago. Admittedly, he didn't think it'd do more than save the money on rides around Shalaharu, since transcontinental travel was expensive, but it was nice to be proven wrong for a change. He escaped the grasp of the train station. It wasn't too long from the skyport. It wasn't too far from the Jesus Christ. Wasn't too far from the skyport. The port was equally as busy and crowded from what he could see, with the ships of all shapes and sizes, from commercial shipping to passenger, all docked on the multi-layer platforms. He looked across the open yard to the blue sandstone wall that encircled the hidden, bustling tourist town behind it. The walls of the town had been there long before the trains and airships ever came to be, but maybe someday it might grow a bit more, and a new wall would encompass the public transportation sector as well. Nolan turned away from the exquisite walls towards the northwest and took in the environment. There was a hot wind as expected. I can't fucking read anymore. As expected from the late afternoon desert. He used it to calculate when the sands would arrive. The wind was subtle, so they had about 3 hours to get shit together before they would get dusty. Nolan, I got them, Kiri called from behind him. He turned to her, seeing her escape the train station, herself on Way2, her 3-meter-tall, vigorous companion. Way2's red-black king cobra head rocked side to side and fluttered her pink swirling and marked hood in glee to have escaped the hell that was the train in her eyes. Her vigorous body, the same color as her serpent part, with the similar pink markings and swirls, easily skidded over the sandstone tiles to him. The vigorous scorpion tail twitched at the end, mimicking her head's movements. Nolan's Cedaco's partner, Sigurd, trotted beside them. His green-blue fur glistened in the sunlight, prime and pristine to match his prideful personality. Nolan didn't get a chance to take a step before the three of them got to where he stood. Sigurd shoved his long, teeth-filled muzzle into his chest, begging for attention. He obliged by scratching his nose and slowly making his way across the side of his head, wings, and then the base of his furry fluke tail. The 2-meter-tall Cedacos leaned into the scratching, begging him to be more aggressive. If he didn't know any better, he would have guessed Sigurd was more of a pet dog than an extremely dangerous, versatile, wolf-whale-like flying hunter. But standing next to Way2 as Kiri continued to ooh and ah at the sandstorm inbound, it wasn't that far-fetched. Nolan turned to his Fury companion. Thanks to our royal passes, I managed to get us an Absalonian suite free of charge, and 1,000 gold stipend for an extra room service needs. Plus we have food vouchers. 1,000 gold room service allowance and food vouchers? That means we save a lot of money for extra things, Kiri said, with a heavily implied wanting tone under her words. He rolled his eyes. We can see about getting a souvenir or something after the sandstorm leaves, not before. Fine. She looked over the sandstorm one last time, then turned away too. Let's go get the stuff before we all get sandy and shit. He agreed and mounted Sigurd easily. They trotted and skittered through the open gates in the wall, where 2 giant totem poles were carved out on each side as warders of the town. He had seen them many times before, as they were always placed at each entrance way to a fairy settlement to gain protection from the spirits. He didn't know how well they worked, or if it was a cultural thing from a time past, but he didn't hate them. It made it easy to find a way out of the settlements, as they were large and obvious in the worst weather. Hopefully, his experience with them would hold during a sandstorm if it was necessary. Through the gates and inside the exact opposite of the dunes, a desolate wastelands just beyond the Skyport and train station. I think I read that sentence wrong. But that's fine. We're going to continue on anyway. Lush trees and trimmed thick green grass, as it was the definition of an oasis. The buildings made of sandstone weren't like the built-in structures in the volcano walls in Ryle, but standalone buildings that highlighted Fury architecture unlike in Zero. Down the main street, markets and souvenir shops lined to his right, and down the side road into the little district crowded full of people browsing. A good chunk of them were probably people like him, who were displaced from their travel plans. The buildings there were built like strip malls, with rounded corners and dome-like roofs. To his left, similar structured buildings, with some being significantly bigger, highlighted the opening to one of the many resort districts. A boardwalk-like road dividing the northeastern resort district ran over top of an oasis pool, with reeds on either side. 2 of the buildings north of the boardwalk were Absalomian size, standing out amongst the rounder rectangles. Unlike the smaller buildings, the large ones were built like waves, with each floor being a different rounded shape than the last. They were like palaces amongst the other buildings, but what else would fit a dragon? They carried on away from the resort. As convenient as it would have been to be placed right next to the train station, the outpost district was quieter and more to his liking. It also just happened to be on the other side of town in the southeast corner, behind its own set of walls, as it shared its space with Fort AG. He could sort of see the walls between the other buildings, dotted grasses and lakes, but that was a strong sort of. Ahead of them, they continued down the large sandstone brick road, lined with more buildings, resort entries, and connections to the two oasis lakes on either side. Halfway down, the road turned into a massive circle where it sat in the middle of 3 bodies of water, highlighting the entertainment district. In the direct middle, a theater-like structure was digged deep into the ground for all to see who was fighting within from above. It had to be one of the largest arenas he'd ever seen, rivaling the one in Ryle, which was used for massive festivals. Tiered seats lowered themselves like steps towards the middle, but never quite making it to the sandy floor below. Kiri kept looking around, pausing and stopping, looking at stores, bars, pubs, and casinos that lined the entertainment district roundabout. Even here, none of the buildings had corners. Nolan always found it fascinating, that specific architectural trait. Not the domes. No, Degna had tons of those. He always loved a good dome. But the rounded corners. They did their damnedest to avoid corners in every room to the very building itself. It was to keep evil away, for that's where evil hid, Kiri told him. It was probably one of the first things she said to him while giving a tour of her home city. A tour he didn't ask for, nor had the ability to leave. But that was Kiri, headstrong and fearless to a fault with strangers and monsters alike. They continued following the main road out of the entertainment district in the pardoning service district. Behind the buildings on the right was a nature reserve, full of trees, grasses, reeds, birds, animals, and fish, with the very far southwestern end being fields for growing, mirroring the northeastern corner. They were near the end where the road continued out the southern gate and went left and towards the large walls that separate Ponipura Outpost and Fort AG from the rest of the town. The walls were lined with a beautiful moat full of decorative water plants, trees, and 2 totems on each side of the open gates. The fort was more rigid but akin to the Absalomian resort hotels, save for not having nearly as many windows or openings. It was built into the great wall that surrounded the settlement, leaving the rest of the space for the outpost and its buildings like the 2 inns, one for Absalomians and their dragons, and the other for everyone else, both built exactly like hotel buildings. A pub and mercenary hub where jobs were posted for people like Curie himself, was across the road from the inns, and a fancy restaurant sat between the inns, connecting them. A couple of houses lined the inside of the outpost, but not nearly as many as outposts had outside of the kingdoms. The Vilirith crest, a golden chalice with gems, sat in front of a four-pointed crystal, laid on the back banners hanging on the walls next to the Fury's emblem, a large red, golden, yellow flame, with two little ones on either side on a white banner, one of riches and the other of everlasting light. Sigurd quickly made his way over to the Absalom Inn when a familiar lime green dragon with a dark green livery and pastel indigo horns and wings came out. I saw. I'm sorry I said outpost in Canadian accent, okay? God! Next to the Tweety, 20-meter long, warm-blooded reptile, Briadan was someone Nolan and Millie, for once, didn't hate seeing, but only because of the twist and gut feeling he had about the sandstorm that he couldn't explain. Everything inside, however, crawled at the idea of having him around. It took less than a millisecond for the dirty blonde Absalomian to notice them. His light green dragon-slit eyes lit up, matching the welcoming excitement in his voice. Nolan, Curie, what are the odds of meeting up so soon? Nolan held back a groan at the man's thicker, speedier accent just this once. Evner, might we ask you the same? The excitement left Evner's body as the man went surprisingly still and Riordan's scales flexed, sharing their indigo undertones. I lost my spot because of you. There they are. They met and Nolan got off Sigurd. Curie didn't seem to catch the tone shift as she bounded off way too, right into Evner, who caught her leaping hug with ease. He set her down and focused on Nolan. You're not here for fun. Something's wrong? Not that I'm aware of, Nolan sighed, running a hand through his platinum blonde hair, shifting the medium locks out of place. Normally he wouldn't care about their placement, but the displacement made the feeling he had just a bit more bearable. You caught wind of the sandstorm? We were actually in an airship heading north to see what comes, but the sandstorm was considered a hazard to the ship, so we decided to take a mini vacation as the gods intended. Ryu took over the conversation, his accent much lighter than his partner's, though Nolan never understood why or how. Is there something in the sandstorm? As I said, I don't know, but there's something off with it. Has to be exceptionally awful if Curie is more grounded than usual. The girl in question pouted. Hey, I'm just listening for a change. Riordan and Evner both side-eyed her before focusing back on Nolan. So you're traveling and couldn't continue? The Absaloni asked. By train. Saw an airship trying not to be eaten by the storm. Saw that too. The poor thing was seeing her life flash before her eyes. Evner's joke didn't break the tension. He crossed his arms. I haven't known your gut feelings to be wrong, and if they're acting up this bad, we can stick together. Should something come up from the sands. What's your current plan? Right now, we're getting shit, Curie answered before he could, and they focused on her while she started counting their list on her fingers. Nolan wants things for 2 weeks. It's ridiculous, but whatever. So he wanted me to pick up our usual travel kits and a bunch of water while he went out to get some medicine, food, sandstorm gear, and whatever necessities means. After that, we're meeting up at the nearest multi-market, and I get to have snacks and something to pass the time. I'm thinking of some sort of toy or something, since I can't train in the training grounds. Wow, you were paying attention, Nolan remarked. She turned to him with a scowl. I sometimes can, you know. Sounds like a good plan, Evner intervened. Would you mind if I joined you, Nolan? It lets Sigurd wait to help Curie with her side of things, while Riordan can help with your side, since it sounds like you're going to need to go all over town to collect a lot of things. Then we can all meet up at the multi-market as you planned. I think the nearest one is in the tourist market sector. Nolan nodded. He was going to be going all over the place to avoid clearing out shelves, though stuffing things into a dagdy and bags, while magically had unlimited space, were just a pain in the ass when it came to emptying. Convenient when needing to carry a lot of shit, but not nearly as convenient as a whole dragon. We need to check in before we do anything. We'll be waiting right here, Riordan said. Nolan and Curie left, heading into the inn, where immediately a wave of elemental magic slammed over Nolan's senses. He let out a sigh, trying to shake off the nerves of not being able to sense the natural magic around them, as well as he could anywhere else. Curie perked up, as she always did in such spaces, and they went over to the desk where a man was happily waiting to serve them. Section done. Yay! We did it. Ugh, that was a lot. I was gonna read the next section, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to read the next section. My voice hurts a little bit. It was a lot of reading. And so you guys are just gonna have to read the rest of it. Anyway, that's the book. You read well? I didn't feel like I read well. I made so many mistakes. Also, I didn't give accents to Nolan or after. But I can't do the Australian accent all that well, I'm gonna be honest. Who would you prefer to audiobook your stories? I don't know. Someone that can do an Australian accent, a weird Irish Canadian accent, and I don't think there's any other accents really available. But a really necessity for Hitcom. I mean, eventually they'll go to Pegasus, which has like a weird mixture of like a Greek accent, but like with the loud tone of a like the Latin American Spanishy kind of like vibe. Robert Downey Jr. Not Fury. Pegasus is a weird little culture. Because, like, I did make it so they've got, like, the high-pitchedness of, like, how, like, people in, like, Central and South America typically speak, but, like, also, like, with, like, the heavy Greek. It's really weird. I'm proud of it, but it's weird. They're also very loud people. But yeah. Phone. Why are you buzzing? I'm not seeing any buzzings. Oh, my brother sent me a text message, but I'm pretty sure it's a, just a Canada Day text. So you guys enjoyed the story so far? Is it interesting? Is it too much? Is it okay? Are you intrigued about this lovely sandstorm? And what has Nolan got all prickled up and stuff and uneased? I have a nail mark on my book from me stabbing my book with my nail. Okay, I meant like detail and stuff, not that part down the road. No, we're not gonna read that part on stream because I don't know if that'll actually get me banned or not. You do love the Hitcom series and Loaf. This is true. I wonder if it would get me banned. Probably not. I have the labels on, the warnings. Yeah, we'd be fine. I'll give you one line from here. The whole site was foul. That is all you're getting. I don't know if I'd get in trouble, because I'm not showing anything, I'm just reading it, and it is... It's pretty graphic. The monster in this is extremely graphic. And you can thank this monster. You can thank Cal Coffee for this monster. He is the one that gave me the inspiration to create this fucking horrendous bitch. Thank you, Streamlabs, for showing off my books again. Where does this link even take me to? I don't remember. It just takes me to an author page. Okay. Don't worry, guys. The Legend of Arafin Absalom, which is book 1, has 5 out of 5 stars with 8 reviews. Hey, it's been updated. It has the, Hitcom 4 has been updated to the series. It was broken earlier, if you guys were wondering. It, like, super broke. I had to, like, go in there and resave the series. It was super broken. But it's fixed now, and that's what counts. I have 2 reviews for book 3 for Hitcom. This book just came out. Who is the other reviewer? Who's reviewed? What? Pippin, I got a review. I got a 5-star review. Who did it? Ah. Hi. I need to brush your fur because you're not cleaning yourself properly and you have mats. Oh, okay, so they just didn't put a review in. They did the stars, but they didn't actually review it. I don't think, at least. I don't know, it says see more reviews, so maybe they'll pop up. No, it's just the one written review, and then there's one button review. Neat. That's all I needed, was just a little bit of a hint for the monster, and then I just went fucking ham from there. That's all I need. Look, Dragazon was created just because I needed a god. I needed some sort of divine deity that would deliver eggs, and I got it from Amazon because I looked over at an Amazon page. Like, that was it. I don't need much. I just need a little bit. And every little bit counts. Isn't that right, Pippin? I just swept my floor. And you're shedding all over the damn place. What you said and what you wrote are not the same. Well, I mean, no, but you helped. You gave me the idea, and then I just fucking went to ham. Ooh. Give me lots of head kisses. Okay, I'm gonna put you down because there's no room over there. This was fun. Should blame her herself for the horse. That's not true. I just said you helped make it. I didn't say I'm not taking blame for what I've created. God, no. That's all on me. But, like, the idea of, like, the shape of it was given. Pippin? Bro, this is a $400 dress. And I'd rather, like, you not do this, you know? Yeah. No. Keep your claws out of the dress. Do I have to put a blanket down so you can just, like, curl up and not put your claws in my dress? Because this is actually a $400 dress. Which is how much your vet bill was the other day. Yours, Pippin. Or Phoenix's, but that's still. You're lucky I love you. It was your idea. In this particular case, it was 100% your idea for having this today. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you for helping me get it out onto the, onto the, thingy thing, because you... you read it. Pippin, you have left fur in the vicinity of my mouth. It's too warm in here for this. But yes, thank you for doing the things of the beta readings and the YC and enjoying my questionable little realm. Yeah, no, this is 100%. This today was because of you. So. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't know if I want to do a bunch of anything else today. But maybe? I don't know. Probably not gonna do more, Twilight Princess. I'll probably start that up on Thursday again. Just because I have things the way that I've set up. I've removed other things and, yeah, to get the camera working. I should probably get a new camera at some point. But that's not something I'm gonna be grabbing right now. I'll have to WoW with you. It's a new week. I can't, because I'd have to open it up on my laptop, and as I said with the Wii, I can't do the connection right now because I moved some shit around. Kinship! Really, Pippin? Yeah. Makes you feel good. Well, could eat another cupcake. Got some naan bread. I'm gonna be honest, it was a little stressful wanting to set all this up. But, like, I'm happy I did it, if that makes sense. Like, it was stressful because, like, I needed to clean my room quite a bit. It was, we'll say a disaster. Go with that. It was not good. But I did clean my room. I'm quite happy that I did that. It didn't take too long. It just looked really messy. And then I set up this section. I cleaned off my desk a little bit. Set up the camera. Had a few nightmares, making sure I was gonna be on time, and yeah. But I enjoyed it. I had fun. It's always fun to do something like this, even if it stresses me right the fuck out. Especially for reading my stuff. Because it's one thing to just give your book to somebody and tell them to read it. It's another to read the thing that you wrote, because it's like exposing your soul, but like blasting it with like a laser beam, and it's yeah, it's exposing. I don't like being exposed. So that's my little ramble. I'm hoping the next book that's coming out is going to be the anthology with all the short stories that my Patreon users got first. But if you're not a Patreon, you can find the Patreon from the website here. Ugh, nose! Actually, I have a Patreon thingy, do I not? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Sir. But the anthology will have all the short stories in there. And that will be released on my birthday, hopefully. That will be actually on a new publisher. Because I'm switching over to a different publisher. I'm going for Draft to Digital, I think it's called. And that's where it's going to be. I'm going to be starting uploading my new stuff there. And the new Hitcom will also be published there too. But I'm going to be I'll probably do like a re-release publishing over on that too. But we'll see how that goes. Not book 4 though. Book 4 has to stay for a couple weeks. Or a couple months, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. It's gonna be a new adventure. We're gonna have new books, a new publishing platform. Hopefully things go well. I don't know. Life is pain. But it's kind of fun. If you're a masochist like me. Yeah. A little sadomasochist. Yes. You're like a little lion. Yeah. Is there any other questions? I'll take any and all questions. Is the Ask Me Anything, and we still got tons of time. I don't usually end my streams for like another 2 hours anyway, so like, you know, ask away. Ugh, I'm sorry, Pippin, but I needed to shift my position. And I need you to come up. Pro. I know you don't give a shit about the concept of currency. And frankly, I don't like it either, but like, this was a $400 dress. I'd like to keep it. Haley! You're back! Do you want to join our lovely... Oh, those can just go on the side. The dresser, right beside the water. There you go.
I wasn't gonna put them in front of the camera.
No, it's just cat drugs. It's fine.
Yeah, it has our address and everything.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh. Do you have any questions besides the one that you came in here? Because I'm done reading. And...
When are you gonna start your new book series?
I mean, TBC's already started, so, like, when is it gonna be published? I don't know. Might be 2 years down the line, I think. Maybe. I'm hoping next year. It won't be next year, though.
How's book 4 coming along?
Book 4 is almost done the beta draft, and I'm gonna be shoving it to beta readers very soon. It's gonna be very large. I'm thinking like 350,000 words. I have a question for you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Do you have book 2?
Girl, I don't know. It's also really hot in here.
It's so hot. I'm wearing a dress this is made for like wintertime. I'm dying.
Well, that's on you, girl, but...
I don't know. Actually, no, it's on my people, because they said to wear the formal gown.
You know you don't have to listen to them, right?
I did a poll, and so it was a democracy. I could be a dictator, but I didn't want to be this time.
It's like 34 outside. I think they'd understand.
It's pretty warm in here. I think it's like, what, 26?
Celsius, guys.
26, maybe 30?
I
I don't think it's 30 degrees in here, but it's definitely like 26, for sure.
Actually, it's warmer in here. It's 26 out there. It's boiling in here.
Oh, so it might actually be 30 degrees in here.
Well, maybe 28, but it's like hella hot.
That is hella hot. You can pet the kitty.
There was a fly in my ear. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I think that came from the broken window. I'm not sure, but it's fine. He's not bothering me too much. He'll probably die eventually. Don't claw.
That's not very nice.
You may,
a what?
you may pet him.
I got bit by pebbles.
You got bit by pebbles?
Yeah, she made me bleed.
Oh.
On my leg. Through a freaking blanket, too.
Did you clean it up?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure.
Sometimes stupid.
I just want to make sure you don't get an infection, you know?
Okay, it's fine. Here, I can't be in here.
Goodbye.
Oh, someone's in here.
My room's hot, guys. I love how particular you are. You're just like, yeah, I'll let you pet me, but Haley, no, we're not gonna let Haley pet me.
It's 30 degrees in your room. It's 27 in the house.
Okay. Is the air conditioning on?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mom turned it on like a long time ago.
I turned it on. I turned it on. Alright, well. I tried. Is there anything I could do? I'm just gonna see if I have any fun games that I can play on here. So I'm not gonna super breaky. I could do Observation Duty. I got Observation Duty 6 and 7 because it was on sale. Because of the Steam summer sales. I could also do House Flipper. I could do Papers, Please, but I kind of want to do that separately. I might even do like a video of that for YouTube or something. Because Papers, Please is very story driven. Even if it's like you're just doing like a basic bitch job. I don't feel like doing Stardew Valley. Let's do a scary game. Let's do Observation Duty. If I do live, what's that gonna look like? Oh, okay. It's not showing anything. What if I did the webcam? Boom. That is so big. What are you doing? You're not going up there, bro. There's no room for you. Off you go. There you go, buddy. Okay. Let's fix this. Put that there. Observation Duty 6. There we go. Okay. We're gonna load her up. And in the meantime, yeah. God, you just see a pile of paper. Actually, I need these on for my face. Ooh. There we go. Well, that's spoopy. Thur. There we go. This is nice. I like this. Well, if I get jump scared, you guys get to see me scream. Oh, and I have to open up over here, actually. So we're gonna close this. Oh, I should probably change my stream info. There we go. I like the music. It's very spoopy, but like not super spoopy, if that makes sense. Everything is there. As if no one heard you scream before. Exactly, but you get to see the visceral reaction. I will hydrate. You better not load this video. Don't you do it. I muted it because it's loading up the... Yeah, thought so. It was a spit video, if anyone's wondering. I'm gonna use it for drawing. Because I got a couple goblins I gotta draw. You're pronouncing the hard C visceral? Is it visceral? Visceral or visceral? I thought it was visceral. Is it visceral? Oh. Look, I never said I was a good speecher. In fact, I've said it many times before. I'm not a good speecher. I've never been a good speecher. I'm trying to find this silky parts of my gown so I can just adjust, shift, there. I feel so fancy. I'm not a goof, you're a goof. I'm taking out my hair, actually. That's hurting my head. My head massage is not going to come soon enough. There we go. Okay. Ugh. Hair is knotted because I didn't brush it after my shower. Because I'm too cool for that. Okay. Do I need to turn this up? Maybe just a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's start. Let's do the trade. Normal for new observation duty players. Balance anomaly difficulty, no penalty for false reports. Hard for experienced players. Increased anomaly difficulty, penalties from false reports. We'll just do normal because I'm not a pro. Also, I am always taking backseat gaming for this kind of game. So if you spot anything, let me know, or I'll be mad. So we can switch the cameras, we can hold the anomaly down to report it, and we can also report the window. Pause. Train. Locals have reported large quantities of anomalous events happening at this location. The epicenter seems to be a parked locomotive at the center of the railway station. A body was found inside the train. We have not yet been able to identify the body due to the extreme damage it caused to it by what appears to be a gigantic blunt instrument wielded with immense strength. So my book. Strange rumbling resembling a no known language has been heard from the train. Numerous passengers have been reported luggage disappearances and leaving the train with items they did not enter the train with. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go. So We got sandwiches, we got a thermos, we got a bag, water, tree, screens, some luggages up there. This is actually a much bigger screen than the last time I played. So we got some stuff there, the Weird House magnet, laptop, luggage case up there. Something of paying attention to the screen. File an anomaly report ASAP when you notice something is changed. Okay, teddy bear, sleeping bag, bags, shoes. Gonna have to mute myself. Alright. I'm not seeing anything just yet, but hey, if you see something, let me know. I'm gonna expect something to just be on the window or in the mirror or something. Was that box always there? No. Okay. That wasn't there, though. That definitely wasn't there. Yay! We got one, guys. Washroom. So far we're getting some pretty obvious ones, which is nice. Feel like I'm missing something. We'll check back there. I don't know if it is or not. It's probably the same. Yeah. I'm getting kinda hungry. I don't know if there's a plate missing or a cup missing or something. I'm gonna assume there was an anomaly just made because this game just kind of froze there for a hot second. And I'm not sure where it went. Oh, ghost. Passenger C. I didn't like that very much. We made it at 1 o'clock, guys. The sandwich is still there. I think in these games too, it tells you where you fucked up. That plant, I'm pretty sure, was always there, but we're gonna click it anyway. No screens are turned on. The dining car, and like the dining car specifically, is giving me the there's an artist that makes that chair moved. Pretty sure at least something's different here. That makes like art where the longer you look at it, the more fucked up it is. Something is wrong with this, and I don't know why. Alright, maybe I'm just fucking losing it, which is fine. Forget what it is, but like they have an art piece for it's a dining car, and it's just, yeah, it's fucking great. That shoe moved. That's very subtle, but that shoe moved. Alright, well, that's a whole shit ton of blood. No, Pippin. There's no room up here. And you can't jump up without seriously hurting me. Did that change? No? Okay. Oh! Well. That's not how that's supposed to go. I think there's a paper missing from that. Okay. I don't remember hangers being there. Alright, never mind. That bag was there before. Just don't remember if it was that bag specifically, or if it just flipped the bag around. Alright. Is there like a light anomaly? Private car? Maybe not. I'm pretty sure it was always dark, but yeah, okay. Ding. Well, the cup is missing. We will not be serving beer right now. I was gonna say I'm underage, but I'm really not. I'm really not underage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop that. Sir, you're not a poltergeist. I'm pretty sure there's always been 2 here, but I just want to double check. Okay. Oh, Pippin is now up in my, my thing. Closet, that's it. That cup fell over. I think. Maybe it's always fallen over. No. Okay. Fair. Remember, guys, if you see something, let me know. I'm taking all available hints. I was getting kind of hungry. Shut up! I know, I'm missing stuff. I know. I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, an abyss. Abyss in the bathroom. Pretty sure that cup was always there. Probably check it anyway. Ugh, what am I missing? Oh, camera malfunction in the dining car. I'm pretty sure, at least. No? A distortion in the dining car? There we go. Really likes the dining car. I don't know what I'm missing and this sucks. Oh, well, that's kind of obvious. You weren't there earlier, sir. Great, now can I find out what the one am I missing? Ready to purchase. It's not helpful. Don't! No, it's a smile day. Or maybe that's supposed to say, don't smile. This. Oh, no, it was wrong. Okay. World Smile Day. Oh. I thought it was like a joke of like, don't smile, and typically it makes people smile when you say don't smile. Leg. Can't give me like a monitor or something, eh? I still don't know what I'm missing. Did you guys move? I don't know if you did or not. Oh, there's, a ghost in the dining car. I'm gonna presume that's a ghost. No, we're just gonna click that then? Okay. I didn't like that very much. Gonna be honest. Didn't like it at all. Meet the passenger. I don't want to meet the passenger. I really didn't want to meet the passenger. That's not going to move back there. I don't know if I did or not, though. I love sign. Sign noise is great. There was an extra object in the drivers. I fucking knew there was something wrong with the drivers. Object replacement in sleeping car. An extra object into the dining car. Let's go again! What was in the drivers? Well, that's not great, because I actually don't know what's extra in here. And there was a item replacement. I don't know what that is. There's an item replacement in here as well. Where's the kettle? I don't know what the extra object was. Well, guess I'm fucked. There's a towel there. Maybe there wasn't a towel there and that's what I was missing in the sleepy car. I still don't know what the extra object was in here. No clue. Just like no noise. Which makes you unsettled, because normally in games there'd be like some sort of music or whatever, and having this silence keeps you on edge. Which makes it fun. Bad news is I haven't found any anomalies. I feel like there was a bag or something up here. Maybe that is the bag. I don't know. Well. I don't know if I'm missing something or they just haven't put any anomaly. Oh, the door's open. It also doesn't match the mirror. What was the extra object in here? That's what I want to know. Oh well. Wondering if those seat armrests go down in the private corner. I don't know if they do or not though. Guess I'll find out if they do move. I'm not finding anything, which is not great. I don't know if there's something on that table or not before. I can't remember. I think there was. I'm pretty sure that's just normal. Yeah. Oh, well, smoke in the driver's car? Something's on fire. That cup's always falling over. Maybe that? I don't know. We're gonna say a light anomaly in the passenger car? I don't know what that would be considered. Just a click. Okay. half expecting that monkey bear thing that is trying to eat us. Man, I'm not seeing fucking anything. No. We're gonna get eaten. Oh, well, What's with the fires? What's the third one? I mean, it's useful because it's letting me notice it, but like at the same time. After this one, I'm gonna have a cupcake because I'm hungry. My little Canada cupcakes that I bought. I'm gonna fucking eat them. Well, that's the same. Things moving. Something is wrong with this. They're either not doing anything or I'm missing it entirely. And I'm not sure which one's worse. It is me. I can't see shit. Well, that changed. I don't remember a line being here, but yeah. Probably losing it, and that's okay. Well, this was fun, guys. We're gonna lose. I don't think this changed. Yep. It's over. Yeah, I fixed 5 because I couldn't find the other ones. I'm removing the dining car. Extra object in the drivers. I don't know what the extra object is. After removing the sleeping car. I'm gonna get a cupcake. And I'm gonna have a vanilla one this time. And we'll check out. Well, I want to beat the train. So we're just gonna go back to the train. And we're gonna shove this entire cupcake in my mouth. I won't carry on. I don't see any extra object here. Unless it's always the one thing that kills me. Also, I really want a sandwich. I really want a mock chicken sandwich. So after this round, I'm gonna make a mock chicken sandwich because I really want one. Hopefully mock chicken's still fine. It should be fine. Am I not seeing anything? I'm not sure how time moves in this game. Too much sweet? No need. Yeah, maybe that's it. I kind of want the mustard. That's really what I want. It's the mustard. I don't think there's anything missing there, but I'm gonna click it anyway. Yeah, I didn't think so. Also, if you guys have any questions, because it is the Ask Me Anything stream, you can ask. Just because I'm not looking directly at the camera and having a sit talk, doesn't mean you can't ask me questions. Not that you can't ever ask me questions even on a regular stream, but you know. My posture is atrocious. I'm not seeing the goal, and I'm not sure what to do with actually, I don't know if that corner actually was moved or not. Yeah, but so it didn't move. I'm pretty sure there's a fire extinguisher missing. Hmm. Uh-oh. We're going to die. That didn't change. I'm clicking it anyway. It's not looking good, guys. Bun bun. Oh, the cup moved. Guys, I need help. I can't find anything. Is that pen still there? Yeah. Also getting kind of sleepy. Well... when there's a giant abyss staring back at you, you typically notice that. I'm okay with the abyss though staring at me. Well, there happens to be a corpse in this room. The door is opened. We don't want that. I'm still waiting for the creeper outside the window. So I'm sure there will be something outside the window, just staring me down. Why for me get sleepy? Am I dying? I might be dying. Still nothing. Oh, well. I know me in the washroom. That's just something there. Might be hallucinating though. What did I say? Well. Intimate collision. I feel like we already had a collision. Hey, there's a fuckhead in the, private car. Well, we made it at 3 o'clock. Can we make it another 3 hours? Who knows? Oh, that moved. I'm not sure what it's fixing. Both, I guess? I don't know. I think that moved. I don't know if it did or not, though. No? Okay. There's a weird alien dude and he's trying to get into the fucking train. Well, breathing is good. Breathing is nice. I don't think those moved, but... Oh, that moved, though. My sister's playing Skyrim. Could retry Skyrim again, I guess. I'm gonna do Dark Souls 2 after I finish Twilight Princess. I don't think there's anything missing there, but you know. God damn it! I'm not seeing where it is. No. Oh, the monkey moved. Monkey bear. I don't think that moved, but we'll grab it anyway. I'm expecting these guys to go missing, but they never do. Okay. Okay. Well, we tried. I fixed 15. That's pretty good. There's an extra object in the passenger. There's a poster anomaly in the dining car. Extra object in the washroom. Well, we did some pretty goods. I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm getting tired too. Today was pretty stressy setting up, but that's mostly because I was wanting to make sure everything was all nice and cool and stuff like that. Ugh. New book is out. If you haven't got it, you should. You can read, it's part of a series. You can start with this one if you really wanted to. But you can also read them independently if you really wanted to. Because I said that so many times. I wrote them in a way where you could have them be like, kind of like a Saturday cartoon where there's a story that you can follow, but also each book is its own little thing. So there's 4 of these guys. Just on the bed, I guess. Cool. Yeah, there's 4 in total. You can have fun with them. All nice, pretty art. I did all the artwork. I also made the covers. If you like these kind of small books, they're dark fantasy, action adventure kind of thing. I guess they're more. This is a novelette. These 2 are novellas, and this one's a novel. And then if you like these guys, I got these guys. They're super big, and they're dark fantasy, and they weigh like 10 pounds. So if you want to bludgeon somebody with them, please put it on news, but I also don't condone violence. So, yeah. With that said, this guy is out. Came out today. I did a little reading. I'm gonna put in on Discord the timestamp when I started reading because it took a bit to get to reading, but I did do it. It's apparently very good. I don't know about that, but apparently it was very good. So here's the Discord. You can check out my books at that link there. And if you want to support me, you can find my PayPal donation on my website, or you can check out my books and stuff. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do art tonight for the video game. Sleep would be nice. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys on Thursday, approximately noon EST, where we'll be going back to Twilight Princess and maybe finishing the game. If we finish the game, we can start Dark Souls. But yeah, hopefully I'll finish the art soon, because I would like to get to scripting. I mean, I've already scripted the game, but I want to put it into the game, if that makes sense. And yeah, I might do some of that on stream. Probably a little bit of the beginning part, because I think it'd be fun to do. I also found out I can do colors with the dialogue text, so that's exciting. With that said, I think we're good to go. Yeah, you can find I got my website there. It has all my socials and other sort of shit there. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'ma go. Yeah, bye.